her to make copies of this so that then we get number 1 draw. That's the level up animation. Oh my god, it looks really nice. I haven't actually seen that level up animation yet. That animation actually does look really nice. We do this, get another point of draw. Foom goes in.
Hello everyone, Gomez here for the LAN Party channel. Again, we have a deck for you today. Obviously, as I said, like, you know, we've got the new skins that are coming out, and this one is purely based on Taliyah, which obviously Taliyah also got a new level up animation as well. So this is the deck. It is the Surfs Up time deck. Literally, what you got, like, this deck probably works better with Malphite. I'm not gonna lie, like, obviously, I did have Malphite in this deck originally, because obviously the idea is then that you're using the stone step or spiral steps to get overwhelmed, putting the overwhelm on either Taliyah or Malphite, and that's a lot of damage that you're forcing, as well as the fact that obviously Malphite's got that stun. I decided I wanted to throw Zilean into the deck to give it a go. A couple of reasons. Number one, he's creating landmarks, which are then getting you closer and closer to Taliyah. Not that it's hard to level Taliyah in this deck with how many different forms of landmark that you have. But I wanted to have that because I like the idea of time. Plus, I do weirdly like the synergy between Zilean and Taliyah in the fact that if worst comes to the worst, if like there's nothing else, Taliyah can go on top of a time bomb, which summons another time bomb, which immediately like makes the 1 damage happen on the first one, and then you get another time bomb and get more draw. Because that's the one thing that I feel like this deck lacks, is it needs a little bit more draw. Obviously, we do have draw in with the drawing landmark, and we do also have the actual spell, which does the rolling sands as well as draw. I do actually like that spell for Taliyah as well, in case, like, if you haven't got a landmark on the board and you want one like burst speed just to throw out a landmark so that she's got the increased damage when she goes forward. I do love which is like a what the heck's called, something Earth. My mind can't remember what it is. But obviously we're running Star Shaping as well. It's Targon, like the lovely Targon package, which is Star Shaping. Potentially, I do think that card does need a nerf. It is, which it is huge value for what it does. Potentially going up to 6 mana or something, just because it's a heal, a massive heal by the way, of 5, and then giving you a really powerful unit. Mostly of the time, you're looking for that Great Beyond, because that is the one which is the elusive with big stats, but also spell shield. We also do have 1 copy of Rock Breaker in this deck. I love this card. I just wish that I had, like, I could fit more things in to make Stone Breaker even better. Just the fact that they do that damage in, they also do the damage into the enemy Nexus. So Rock Elf Elementals in here as well because of this. Like, so we're running those things. Malphite could be in this deck, and you could definitely change Zilean up for Malphite, or even throw 1 copy of Malphite into this deck. But this is the deck that I decided to run for you for the Surfs Up Taliyah deck. If you have any comments or suggestions, or how this deck goes for you or whatnot, let me know down in the comment section down below. As well as, obviously, there is the shameless plug time: Twitch, Twitter, and Instagram. Some of these games were actually streamed on Twitch, so if you want to come catch the action live yourself, please feel free to on Mondays, Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays. There's also the Discord link down below. And if you enjoy this video, enjoy yourself, why not consider hitting that subscribe button if you haven't already, to help me get to my goal of 5,000 subscribers / followers by the end of the year. If you are already subscribed, thank you so much. Just thank you so much for watching in general, whether or not you're subscribed or not, because honestly, thank you. Every little does help. There is also the merch link down below if you want to get some legendary Runeterra merchandise that I designed and that. So thank you all so much. I hope that you enjoy how this deck does in a couple of matchups.
So stuns a Malphite. I mean, we stunned them back. I'm actually willing to keep Taliyah. Willing to keep her. Convince myself that it's okay. It's all fun in the sun and whatnot. So throw this down, followed by this hibernating one. Or could consider this, but they haven't played anything, so I'm less inclined to throw down the Rockfall Path until somebody goes on. Obviously, we might see old what's his face himself. Now, if I throw you out, I still wouldn't. I feel like I actually wait on that front. Oh, we could just stun this and kill this. So we're going for the stun and kill. I could have thrown down. Oh, the raid coming in from over Englishman. How you doing, baby? Blaine. How you doing? And obviously, over Englishman, how did your stream go, Buddy Boo? With the Yakuza and everything still going on with you again. How is it going? Zilean is here. I mean, I swear that every single time that you raid, we're playing some form of Beardy Man. I literally, this is the first time I've been playing Beardy Man this evening. Okay, my opponent passes. I am going to play the Beardy Man. I'll play the Beardy Man. Because the Beardy Man can. Do I want to take... This could be a potential... I'm actually going to take Rockfall Path. Rockfall Path and the ability... Because basically we've got new skins on some of the champions in this game. So that's what we are working with currently, as you can see. Like, so Tali got a new skin of now, like, on this. I will show you the other one afterwards. Chip is on the field of play. I'm willing to throw down Rockfall Path, knowing that I'm going to top deck another Rockfall Path. But honestly, I hope it all went well. I mean, to be fair, I mean, I'm not going to lie, I am fucking warm as well, man. Like, literally, like, the heat is raging. Sweaty bollocks is indeed sweaty. I can like, attest to that. Right. Stun goes in. That's fine. We throw Tali down on top of this, so that so this is going to be obliterating the weakest, and so it's going to be obliterating both the weakest. They throw Chip forward because they have to right now. Oh, am I willing to take 3 damage? Yes, I am. I'm willing to take 3 damage from this adorable little rock, because this little adorable rock is about to go to the Shadow Realm. Not the graveyard, because it will be obliterated, so it's literally going to the Shadow Realm where it can no longer return. Things can return from the graveyard. Things can't return from obliteration. Okay. Speaking of Chip. You have an adorable rock, so now I have an adorable rock. I'm gonna throw it out. Throw down my adorable rock solid. Could consider throwing down the scout, because the scout could become elusive if I get one of my landmarks. I'm more get so stun city. Stun city has commenced. No! What? This has just begun! I mean, I'm guessing it's because they didn't have Yasuo. Because obviously Yasuo is the main driving force of that deck. But Shurima to my opponent, really well played. I'm actually going to keep my Rockfall Paths. I'm also going to keep Zilean because, like, he's an old man. So, I need to take care of him. Right. Omen Hulk immediately comes out. Do you remember when Omen Hulk had that secret text that was also starting in the opponent's hand? Okay. I could consider throwing down this because they like, but I'm gonna go Zilean. I know for a fact that they're most likely gonna drop their Glory Seeker because Glory Seeker makes a lot of sense. I do want my Rock Palm Smash. Rock Smash Face Hoo-Foo Saluda. That's what I want. So there she is. Could consider throwing down Rock Hopper right now. If I do this, I wouldn't be getting the damage. So I'm going to throw down you so that now does 3 damage. Willing to accept the 6. Will tell myself it was for the greater good. I could have technically thrown down Chip to absorb the 6 damage rather than my core absorbing that 6 damage. Probably would have been the better choice. Okay. Throw down more Ruinous Path because obliteration's everywhere. So at this moment in time, that's going to be getting rid of you. Winter Taker! Okay. Throw down the Rock Hopper. Willing to accept. So they lose the Omen Hulk. The plan is for us to throw down the Slam on top of you. Obviously, Troll Chant, potentially. I wish that I had the ability to kill you right now, but I will go with the one who makes the most sense to try to kill. Obviously, Troll Chant can be things. Possibly will be things. Ah! There we go. So she is down. Obviously, this gets frostbitten as well. Or, I mean, I legitimately put that forward expecting Brittle Steel. and this activates, which then kills you. So we've at least like managed to get our way through the board. Part of me's actually considering getting the open attack while I have it. But I will wait. I will wait.
Took the bait.
So took the bait. Willing to throw this down. So that I'll throw both chips forward.
Carefully.
I'm guessing they don't have any frostbites, because otherwise they would have frostbitten to save Ashe's life. So I mean, I need more draw in this deck. I was really hoping that Zilean's time bombs would be my draw. I'm finding all the chips.
Places to go, people to be.
This is very true. So throw forward you. Here comes the chip.
What now?
Go get them with your time bollocks. So time bollocks initiate. Time bollocks initiate. So the future is winding. As we do that. So somehow we are making our way through this in a weird, stupid way. We're just gonna immediately go forward. I could have actually thrown so I could have gone for this, but I feel like I would have forced some damage into my opponent. But oh, that's big. I'll end this. See what we can scout. Scout ahead. Time bomb. Finally, I can give myself some damn draw. It's been a while. So. Big man, big bollocks, really big bollocks. I mean, admittedly, I could actually throw Zilean on top of this so that we don't take as much damage, because otherwise we will be taking a lot more damage. Ooh, or just straight up everyone dies. Rocks fall and everyone dies. Okay. Ah, Taliyah, which we can use her.
Faster than my arrow.
We can use her to make copies of this so that then we get number 1 draw. That's the level up animation! Oh my god, it looks really nice. I haven't actually seen that level up animation yet. That animation actually does look really nice. We do this. Get another point of draw. Foom goes in. Admittedly, I've not got a landmark right now, which means that... So... Throw you out. Okay. Finish up! So, am I willing? I feel like I'm willing to accept that. Willing to accept that, willing to accept that. And then throw Overwhelm on top of Taliyah. Bearing in mind that that's going to die next turn anyway from the 1 damage going in here. Like, obviously they can have Frostbites. Like, they have proven without shadow of doubt, but this is a very Frostbitey deck. But we still will go for this, and we will hope. Hope that all time waits for no one. No one but me. I mean, we could actually get the landmark so that you at least are going to be doing... Oh, it gives them more chance to develop. Oh, it's like... There's yeses and nos. There's yeses and nos. I mean, obviously, if they develop. A chill. I should have just gone. I should have just gone. Like, there was nothing to stop me from just going. I decided to be Billy Big Bollocks when I didn't have to be. And considering the fact that my opponent has got several decimates with my name on it, I should have just gone. Okay, let's see what goes on here. See what this is. Hope that it's nothing that's going to be too problematic. Hope that the problems will go away. Ah! I should have just like gone. All I've done is caused my own death. I had it all, I blew it. I had it all and I blew it because obviously they didn't have any frostbites from previous what we'd seen. So I should have just gone. And as the arrow flies, should have moved to my opponent. Stupidity on my part. Should have just gone. Against the Yasuo Swain. Okay. They got a lot of damage in on us. we need to hope we can get damage back in on them. I've got 2 landmarks to begin with. Well, question like, I'm kind of like 3 landmarks, or 4 landmarks technically of all these things. So I feel a-okay. If we can find Zilean early on, and obviously find Tali at the right time, that's what I'd be. Which is nice to have. Ooh, Rockfall Path. Or actually, I guess we have Chip. Chip does have those good stats for the early game of that 3-3. So we'll go with you. Part of me, you know what? Sod it. We'll throw down you. I hate the fact that it hits the 1/1 rather than the 2, which is in the 2. So we'll go like this. Throw down Rockhopper again. Or do we want to wait? I guess we wait until they do some mana. They're not going to do any mana. So we'll throw down Chip. Okay. I will throw down Blue Sentinel. Because I will be throwing down Rockhopper next turn. Like, immediately next turn to stop them from throwing down Yasuo immediately. That's the aim of the game here. Throw down you just because it means that if they were to throw Yasuo down this turn, it's hard to throw because he will be vulnerable. So like, oh no, I don't have to make my Yasuo vulnerable. But they do want to get their Yasuo out because they want Yasuo to have those stuns. So that's why we've kind of like delayed that idea. Might as well we could actually throw Chip out at the moment. Could have gone for draw, which let's face it, at this moment in time I kind of do need, but we'll go like this. We will take out you here, and then we're just going to go forward with everyone else. Just want to force in damage. We've got heals, we've got draw. We've done a number of landmarks to get ourselves close to Tali, but obviously we need more, and we also want, I want Zilean! Like, Zilean's who I want, because those time bombs are most of my draw, even though like it's not the best draw. Those time bombs are most of my draw. Because I've only got some forms of draw in this deck. I was mostly relying on them. A stupid maneuver. You should never rely on time bombs to be your draw. Okay. Always on my bollocks. So, the fact I can throw down U's very nice. So that's the level up. Now, admittedly, expect to see a number of stuns. A number of stuns hitting right now. Because obviously they can throw down like the 2-cost Yasuo ones. But I expect to see some forms of stuns to come in. Because like, you know, they want to be like, you know, not going down as much as possible, I'm sure. So, okay. Expect to see problems starting now. Now. Okay, fine, fair enough then. I was gonna say like if they were gonna allow Yasuo to take like 3 damage, that's like really bullshit. So here we go, and that is the other copy. So they did. So they started with all the. You know, like one of the hardest things in a Yasuo deck is trying to find your copies of Yasuo. They're not having any issues finding their Yasuo. Okay. So I've got another point of draw coming out. I don't mind firing out this too. When you look at him and think, well, I've got Tali. Also, potential stun damage, but also Zilean. But Tali is what this deck is kind of about with her sun, which is like a fun in the sun skin. We've got the ability of using, I feel, Tali's not actually a bad decision. As much as me want Zilean, because I love that old man. So as much as me does want to throw down Zilean, this feels like the smart moves. Throw down that. I mean, we want somebody to die first, so we want to sacrifice somebody's life. Because that's going to be the plan, because then we can make a copy of this and actually, like, get those 5/4s on the board.
The prettier the rose, the
Of course there'd be more stuns. Okay, we can... Oh, technically, what you get, Rockfall Path, he is the weakest. And technically, Yasuo... Oh, yo, wait. Okay, not the droids I was looking for. I wish I would have taken that stun option now. Okay. We are going to be, number 1, getting a leveled up Yasuo, which is not good. But okay. I've got a lot of damage coming in, by the way, as well, because that is basically, that is the level up. That is the level up on top of Swain as well. Oh, I kind of have to play Tali. I don't want to play Taliyah, but I kind of have to play Taliyah. Because otherwise I'm just taking the damage off of, like... This is much upset. This is not the way that I wanted things to go down. I wanted to make a copy of my wrongful path! And also, what this is doing is this is meaning that I have the big-ass problem of Flock coming in on top of Taliyah. They can actually throw down Guile still, by the way, so it's not even like this is over. They throw down Guile on top of her. Okay. And I've got nothing else. I can still heal my core a little bit, and actually I should have waited. I completely forgot about the Guile. Like, Gomez! Gomez, you fool! Because now what they can do is, like, I mean, too far. I think that's still near enough lethal. Yeah, no, I should have waited. I should have waited. I should have realised the Guile was in that hand and they had that man to do that. That was completely my bad. Okay. So, it's a lot of damage. We've taken a lot. Now, it's whether or not I can still find a way back in. That's going to be the question. So, do this draw. We do have a... So, all is forgiven? We do have a Taliyah. I really wish I could make an actual copy of this, because this would just be so nice to be able to make a copy of. Obviously, they could throw down, like, the Leviathan or something. Like, you know, I expect to see Leviathan, but you like... They could also just go for straight up stun so that Taliyah doesn't get to go forward. There is also that. Because they know that she's leveled. They know that I now don't have the mana for star shaping by throwing Taliyah out, but I'm going to convince myself it's okay. I can throw... I mean, if they throw down the Leviathan... Okay. I was actually expecting them to stun Taliyah. That's actually a bit of a surprise. Okay. Issues, problems, and the like. I could technically throw down this on top of you. Just so that we are going more aggressive in on my opponent, which is, yet again, just forcing them to have to do something. That's the plan here. We'll force them into decision-making processes. We'll go forward. Grab you, just because, like, you know, that's at least, like, an okay trade. I know that Flock is a thing. But we'll go like this. Go like this, trying to force them so they have to sacrifice at least, like, you know, some form of champ and whatnot. That's okay. They've had to... They could always play another... They could have stuns, right? They could have stuns. They could have another... Okay, Yasuo done. So, from the stupid decisions that were made earlier, which were massive misplay on my part, we might be able to salvage something, because that's going to be Swain dead as well. So, Swain dead! So, Swain's dead. We can heal self. We can find ways. That's 4 damage... plus 2 damage to the enemy next. Oh, destination in sight. That has forced out. We have to heal, because otherwise we're going to die. And the Great Beyond! Great Beyond coming down. Like, I will sacrifice Taliyah for the greater good, because they know that they've got to go forward. Because basically, if we defend with this, we end up with 4 health. Like, there's certain ways they can get around that. If I go forward with her, at least I've got 8. It's a respectable amount of health that I can live with. Throw down the Great Beyond. So she dies, right? Yeah, she dies. This is the big spell. That's mean they've got, like, damage spells galore. We throw down the Great Beyond. And hope, because we've got 3 damage going in. The only thing that 100% screws me is Decimate right now. Decimate, or 2 furthers, I guess, would also be a big-ass problem. Could also throw down a... Like, because I feel like the... Does the stun mechanic still work on the... So, Shelamo to my opponent... We didn't deserve to win this, by the way. Shelamo to my opponent, they played a devastating game and actually, like, really good moves. I misplayed terribly. But Shelamo to my opponent, really well played. Okay, we are against Sejuani Teemo. I mean, I'm definitely going to keep Zilean. I'm definitely going to keep Rockfall Path. Technically, I guess I could have kept the one who gets... Because it depends on what kind of deck they're running. Whether or not they're running the one which does use... What's his face? Like so let's see. See now! See! So it wasn't. It was saying, you know, I'm not gonna get mad about the fact that like it was saying that this wasn't equipped before when it was. But it's okay. It's now equipped. We know for a fact that we've got the Taliyah skin equipped. It's all gravy. Could throw down Zilean or could throw down this just to like let them know. Imagine if we go directly in like. Oh, sod it! Sod it, sod it. So I know that probably the better plan there would have been to throw down Rockfall Path, but I will always take the gamble on the time bomb because it's gonna happen at the same time because it's got a countdown of 2. So this turn they would have been fine, then that, whereas time bomb's gonna kill them next turn, unless they use suit up, of course. Suit up is a way of getting around this, but more mushrooms, please. As now they've got the ballistic bot out with Sejuani, so we are time bomb into time. I mean, yes, yes, yes. Now I do have a multitude of other issues and problems that will be coming my way for sure, like for sure. But I want to be throwing down this. I do have a heal. We've got the. You know what? No. I mean, it's just because they wanted to get those. So have they got 2 of them? Are they just trying to level Teemo? So that they're actually willing to use that so they can level Teemo so that he doesn't die. That's devastating. Like, it's smart moves. It's honestly smart moves. But the comedy of the fact that they were willing to use 2 of their things just to stop that. It's okay though. We can throw down the other time bomb. So we want to throw down this first just to scare them. Scare them. Because now this means that if they use ignition, meat bags, throw down you. We might as well try. Try to kill. Now they could still use Elixir of Iron. Elixir of Iron is still a thing. Like we level Zilean, and I still have a host of other issues and problems. Many other issues and problems that are coming, but time waits for no one! No one but me! So, obliterate the Teemo. Hello there, Angry Hulk. And sad to see that, would you like killed, or would you anyway? So, modern problems require modern solutions. Okay, so. I do have the heals into core, but I am starting to like take a bunch of shrooms into the deck with these all working. The problem with having too many landmarks. The problem with having too many landmarks is I have too many landmarks. So I could throw down my Rockfall Paths just because I could throw down more Rockfall Paths because I've got leveled up Zilean. We're gonna be taking a lot of damage. I could even throw in the heal so that I get the heal next up. But you know what? These take time. So we'll go like this. I will. Part of me's like, do I throw Zilean? I will leave Zilean back. I will convince myself, because I'm going to be healing my core, I will convince myself that slowly but surely we will remove all their units. So, I mean, Taliyah would be very nice to play right now. She would be very nice to play. But I'm honestly feeling like I play one of these and heal up core. I have got issues with shrooms and damage and such. Okay. I will tell myself that every little thing is going to be okay. It's probably not. But I will tell myself that every little thing is going to be okay. I'm not going to lie, I really wish that we had the Great Beyond as an option. But because the others require Celestials, I will take the Scourge. Because the others require, like, other Celestials, which I don't have right now. And we'll take this. Just so that we are trying to stunt, like, all development on their side of the field. Okay. Obviously, they can throw down Sejuani next turn. Most likely will happen. They lose their ballistic, but this is very stupid. But we'll go with it. We'll go with it. Because it means if they do throw Sejuani down, then Sejuani dies at the turn after. We've got a lot of shrooms in our deck. Okay. They've gone for just throwing her down immediately, which is actually, like, wait, what is she, her stats? Crap. She is leveled. She is leveled. I've got problems. Multitudes of problems. Okay. So, also the fact that I can immediately use this so that they are getting that, but I need to use that star shaping. It's important that I use this star shaping. This is very stupid and it's not looking good. I have to do it. I have to do that. Going into this. Great Beyond. Now showing yourself, but maybe it might even be too late. But we'll see how things go. So, we still stay alive. But not well. The problem is that most of my like drawing stuff is not helping me. So, that's fine. I mean, it's not fine, but she's gonna be dying anyway. I can tell myself she's gonna be dying. Could throw down Chip. So I could throw down this, but it's the knowledge that shrooms are not my friend.
Here comes the chip.
So here comes the chip. We're taking damage. Multitudes of damage and problems everywhere. I really do want to throw down Tally, but I don't have many options in terms of the like. I could throw down this into Tally, just so I'm not giving myself more draw. But I have a multitude of problems. The comedy of how many Rockfall paths we got though was actually really funny. Rock Hopper actually, just because it means if they do throw somebody out, they will be vulnerable. Right. The only problem is now that I guess we could go with throwing you down. As much as we want to throw Tally down. I mean, we want to see that amazing level up animation. There's seeing an amazing level up animation and trying to know what the smarter moves are. So I'm going to throw down Stonebreaker and hope that I don't top deck 5 shrooms. It's going to be kind. We will see it, people. We will see it. Just believe. Believe we won't top deck the shrooms. Slowly but surely. We'll be fine. We'll be fine. We'll be fine. We'll top deck the heals, right? That's what we're going to get. We're totally going to get the heals. So, damage coming in from there. That's fine. Doing that damage into their core. They've only got 2 cards left. I am willing to sacrifice your life so that Chip survives. Curse you, He-Man! Okay, so we sadly did not get to have that happen, but go on, top deck more star shaping. Okay, right, that's problems. Now, as long as we don't get free shrooms, we might still be able to see the level up animation, so it's fine. Just don't be free shrooms, just... Okay. Now, just don't use immediate... Okay, that's fine. We die, but we die in style with level up animation. So, subs up, bastard man. So we're gonna be dying. Right.
Keep your eyes on the horizon.
We're death has come. There is no real chance with the amount of shrooms that are going in. There's no real chance we get out of this alive. But one can hope and pray. And Great Beyond is here. So we do. Come on, there's no big. There's harder cards. No! Shenamon to my opponent. Like, I was really hoping we weren't going to top deck a shroom, but Shenamon to my opponent, really well played. It was more the comedy of how many Rockfall paths we got, but really like funny game. Flash of brilliance that could save me. Save me! That doesn't save me. Okay. Is there anything from you? Save me. That doesn't save me! Okay. Get rid of this and get rid of this. Find something that can save me.